Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and Dragonflight launches in just a few weeks, with the class of Evoker arriving November 15th or the 16th, depending on your region. This gives many new and returning players a limited window to level their future mains and alts ahead of the next expansion, as the Winds of Wisdom buff will be retiring very soon. In fact, this week is absolutely stacked with multiple leveling bonuses, as you can take advantage of the Wisdom buff, the Warcraft Anniversary event, the Dark Moon Fair, and other leveling benefits, getting anywhere between 80% and up to 100% more leveling experience to catch up all of the classes you plan on playing in Dragonflight. So in today's video, I wanted to go over how you can maximize your leveling experience before all of these stacking bonuses fade away next week. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future and upcoming Dragonflight pre-patch and beta builds. Before we begin questing, you may want to consider wearing heirloom gear while you level, though most of these items are optional. Heirlooms don't directly amplify your level and experience gains like they used to, but they do provide greater value to rested experience, which is beneficial if you're planning on leveling multiple characters. Heirlooms also scale with your character's level, which is a convenience compared to constantly replacing your gear. Though these items are entirely optional, as the cost to upgrade all items is quite high, and may not be worth the effort for many of the returning players. This week marks the start of the World of Warcraft's 18th year anniversary event, full of catch-up gear, mounts, toys, and other collectibles, as well as the yearly celebration package. The celebration package boosts all experience and reputation gains, with the exact value going up every year. With 18 years of World of Warcraft, we have 18% increase to experience gains, which we can take advantage of until the release of Dragonflight. This modifier stacks with all other experience buffs available, which we can utilize to maximize experience bonuses this week. Winds of Wisdom is still available this week, but the winds are changing very soon, as this buff expires when we finally get access to the Draconic race of the Evoker, officially launching on November 15th. This is why this week we're looking to stack all possible experience bonuses to maximize our leveling value and drastically speed up the leveling process. This week we also have access to the Dark Moon Fair, which comes with extra experience bonuses. To reach the fair easily, talk to one of the Dark Moon mages found in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. They can port you directly to the Dark Moon Fair entrance. Once there, buy right tickets and spend some time on the carousel to gain a temporary experience buff which stacks with all the other bonuses. Next, we have the Warfront leveling potion. Speak to your faction quartermaster in Borealis or the Zuldazar Harbor to gain a bind on account potion, which increases your stats by a bit and experience by 10%. This potion helps increase experience gains of characters under level 50, which makes it perfect for any fresh or under-leveled characters. These potions can be bought with the Warfront currency, and are easily obtainable by heading into the Warfront World Quest zones. There usually will be a portal near the faction quartermaster that takes you directly to these areas. I found completing a few world quests in the Warfront zones to be the quickest method of obtaining this currency, though you can always queue for the Warfronts themselves and collect this currency in the instance content. When utilizing all of these mentioned bonuses, you're looking at a combined 88% more experience gains, which you can readily take into leveling dungeons. The best source of dungeon experience is going to come from Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of Lich King dungeons, which usually come with a set of quests that you can pick up at the start of the instance. Together, this results in massive experience gains, especially at lower levels, where most dungeons guarantee at least one level per dungeon run. This method of dungeon leveling is best suited for those preferring classes that have the ability to tank or heal, as those roles get priority queues and spend less time searching for dungeon groups. However, we can increase the value of experience gains even further, especially if you're looking to spend your time questing in the open world. Turning on War Mode helps increase all experience gains while questing while enabling PvP combat. With War Mode on, Horde players gain 10% more experience, while Alliance gains 15 instead, as the underdog faction in open content. With War Mode, you can also utilize PvP talents, which help increase your leveling speed by enhancing your damage, mobility, or survivability. But it does make you a target for PvP conflict, adding extra risk for better reward. However, if you are looking to gain the benefits of War Mode without the downsides, we can take action to minimize potential PvP interactions. Stick to leveling in zones surrounding the faction capital cities, as Horde and Alliance usually don't share any quests in those relative areas. Alliance players should consider questing in Westfall, Duskwood, Red Ridge, Lochmodan, and Wetlands, while Horde players should consider questing in the Silverpine Forest and the Barrens. Warlords of Draenor questing is also fairly efficient. Enable Warlords of Draenor time walking with Chromie time first, then head to the Dark Portal. Finishing the intro sequence is a good amount of experience by itself, followed with Alliance and Horde players split to quests in their own areas. Alliance gets Shadowmoon Valley, full of bonus objectives, rares, treasures, and plenty of quests. Horde start in the Frostfire Ridge with similar benefits, and neither faction has a need to quest in each other's zone until max level, but by then you're most likely heading back into the Shadowlands. You can also choose to quest in Battle for Azeroth areas. Horde spend most of their time in Zandalar, while Alliance mostly level in Kul Tiras. And just like Draenor, in most cases there's little reason for Alliance and Horde to see each other. Besides the occasional PvP skirmishes near the capital cities of either zones, it's mostly been a peaceful experience, though your mileage may vary. While questing in Battle for Azeroth, you can take advantage of the faction invasions. These happen sporadically in various BFA zones. Both Alliance and Horde get to participate in a series of world quests, followed by a big finale that rewards the player with 10% experience gains while they're within the Battle for Azeroth zones. Together with the previous bonus of 88% experience gains, we can add the War Mode and Battle for Azeroth invasion buff, which all stack together. As a Horde player, you're looking at a potential 108% more experience buff, and as Alliance, a solid 113% increase to all experience gains. Recently, a new strategy has developed for when you finally hit level 50 on that new character. Normally, this is where your journey takes you into the Shadowlands, as you quest of the familiar zones and dungeons in the afterlife. But some players have decided that they're going to stop leveling once they reach level 50 and wait until the next major leveling update coming next week. When Evokers arrive, we lose access to the Winds of Wisdom buff, as the game transitions into the Dragonflight level scaling. The expansion of Shadowlands becomes part of the Chromie time leveling, and the amount of experience needed to reach level 60 gets largely reduced. The current strategy is to get to level 50, then park your character in the capital city until the Dracthyr arrive. Once they get here and leveling gets revamped, that's when most are planning to resume the leveling experience, gaining more levels for less effort, as the level 50 to 60 bracket gets shrunk with the revamp, while reducing the chance of burning out right before Dragonflight launches, compared to grinding out the same 4 Shadowlands dungeons that you would be doing currently. It's not a mandatory that you follow the strategy, but I felt that it was important to mention it, in case you're looking to maximize your experience gains further and are not willing to grind through the Shadowlands zones all over again. And that's going to be all of the ways that you can enhance and speed up your leveling experience in this week of the Dragonflight pre-patch. I want to thank you all so much for watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the tips that we provided in today's video? Are you going to take advantage of this week's bonuses and level a couple characters right before the release of the Evoker? And what other leveling tips and advice would you give to new and returning players as they all prepare for the expansion of Dragonflight? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video, or discuss with the other members of the community what you think about the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.